Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Tonight's article comes from nypost.com, which is a New York Post, and the headline is Kazakhstani Bodybuilder Marries Sex Doll After Whirlwind Romance. It was written by Yaren Steinbuch, and it was published November 30th, 2020. Proving that love is blind and sometimes kooky, a bodybuilder from Kazakhstan has tied the knot with his dearly beloved, a sex doll he dated for 8 months before proposing a year ago. Clad in a black tux and bow tie, Yuri Tolchiko is seen planting a gentle kiss on Margot, who appears a bit stiff in her revealing white gown as she clutches a bouquet of flowers and stares into the distance. The couple also shared a romantic first dance in front of dozens of guests who attended the traditional ceremony, which was shared on Instagram, the Sun reported. It's happened. To be continued, the actor and bodybuilder wrote after slipping a ring onto his bride's finger. The unconventional couple got engaged in December of 2019 when the bald, blue-eyed hunk, who described himself as a sexy maniac, popped the question. Images shared on social media illustrate the couple's romantic lifestyle, including sunny vacations and bubble baths, captioned with hashtags including hashtag ideal relationship, hashtag true love, and hashtag happy wife, happy life. And here is a picture of Yuri Tolokcho, or whatever the hell his name is, with his sex doll bride. In the tub, there it is. Moving on. In one post of them working out together, Tolocho wrote, "Couples need to talk less and connect more. With time and experience, Margot and I realized that it takes more than words to have a conversation." He added, "Your partner sure deserves the best, but they have to do their part." Tolochko, I'm just going to call the dude Yuri because that's his first name. I'm tired of trying to pronounce his last name. It's a weird Kazakhstani name I can't pronounce. Yuri said he met Margot at a nightclub where he rescued her from some unwanted attention, adding that they had planned to take the plunge in March before the pandemic hit. He told the Daily Star that the wedding was delayed again after he was attacked during a transgender rally in the Kazakh city of Almaty on October 31st, when he suffered a concussion and a broken nose after dressing as a woman for the event. Yuri, who identifies as a pansexual, told the Daily Star that our story turns me on much more than sex itself. He added that he also enjoys BDSM, bondage and discipline, domination and submission, sadism, and masochism. "I love being tortured. I can endure a lot of pain. I love to dominate too. Margot is capable of what other people are not capable of," he said, according to the news outlet. The only requirements for a wedding to take place in Kazakhstan are that both consenting partners have to be male and female, over 18 years old, with no mention of whether dolls are included. And that, mercifully, is the end of this article. Now, this one is not a paranormal article in any way. And it's not the normal kind of scientific space kind of article that I would present either. This one falls under the category of just plain out weird news, which I also put into this paranormal news show that I do. I like to include weird stuff like this when I find it. And this is next level weird. So you got this bodybuilder dude who decided to marry a sex doll. And this whole article is pretending that that's normal. I mean, it's absolutely craziness. This dude is obviously either A, mentally ill, or B, so full of crap his eyes are brown. He's either completely full of it and just trying to get attention by doing this, or this dude is off his rocker. He married an inanimate object, right? And then he is pretending throughout this entire article that she's real, like she's alive and she can do things. It's absolutely nuts. I'll give you a couple examples. He talks here about at their wedding, she appears a bit stiff in her revealing white gown as she clutches a bouquet of flowers and stares into the distance. Okay, she's not clutching anything. Her hand is just molded that way. She's not staring into the distance. Her eyes don't work. She's not staring at anything. She's not alive. The couple also shared a romantic first dance in front of dozens of guests. No, they didn't share a romantic first dance. He was dancing with a piece of plastic and rubber is what was going on there. It's just nuts. Let me find another. There's another one in here that is absolutely nuts. Here it is. In one post of them working out together. Working out together, like the doll is working out. He says couples need to talk less and connect more. Well, she's not talking at all, bro. She's not alive. Margot and I realize that it takes more than words to have a conversation. It's a good thing you realize that because she can't speak. It's just, I mean, this is weird and it's absolutely crazy. And then it goes on to talk about he's transgender as well. He's dressing as a woman and he gets his ass kicked at some rally that he attends. It's a mess. The whole damn thing is a mess. He likes to be tortured. He likes to torture other people. I mean, this dude is crazy. Plain and simple. He's out of his mind. Now, there's a difference between dressing up in black leather and spanking your wife with a little whip or something, right? Not like a real bull whip or nothing, but like the little toy things you can buy at Spencer's, that kind of garbage, right? Putting little furry cuffs on her and having a good time in the bedroom. There's a difference between that and torturing people, enduring a lot of pain and inflicting a lot of pain, which is what he's talking about here. That is not playtime in the bedroom. That is not normal. That is craziness. Now, I know that there's people that are into that kind of stuff. And I wouldn't say necessarily if you're into a little rougher stuff like that, that you're nuts, because you're not. That's just your thing. That's what you like. That whatever. But when you mix that with delusions that a doll is actually real, and then he can have conversations with his doll and work out with his doll and all this stuff, and all the other stuff that he talks about in this article, I mean, this dude is obviously nuts, man. I mean, that's what I think. Let me know down in the comment what you think. If you think this dude is crazy, or if you think he's full of crap and is just looking for attention. Or maybe there might even be a couple of you out there who think that this is completely normal and that we are supposed to somehow go along with this delusion and pretend like this doll is real. It's absolute mental illness. That's exactly what it is in my mind. But let me know what you think down in the comments. And then before we have a big brouhaha down there in the comments and everybody gets all bent out of shape, I have no problem with gay people, right? This dude's transgender. So I don't care about that. And I'm not saying transgender is necessarily gay, but this dude, there's something wrong with him. He likes to dress as a woman. He thinks he's a woman, but does that actually... Okay, let's figure this out because I'm confused now. And please forgive me. I'm an old man. I'm not up to date with all this stuff. I have no idea what half of this stuff is. He likes to dress as a woman. He's transgender. Okay? So transgender would mean that he's a man in reality, but he pretends to be a woman by dressing as a woman and identifies, quote unquote, as a woman, which is pretend because genetically and biologically he's still a man no matter what he does. So he pretends to be a woman, and everybody is supposed to go along with that delusion that he's a woman. But he's married to a doll that is a woman, supposedly, even though it's not real. It's like not alive. But in his delusion, that doll is a woman. So if in his mind he believes that he's a woman, and he believes that this doll is a woman, then in the land of make-believe where this dude lives, that makes him a lesbian, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. It's the whole damn thing's crazy, guys. Am I way off base here? Is this crazy or is this normal? I know it's not politically correct to say it's crazy. And I know that most people wouldn't say it's crazy because they don't want to be labeled as homophobic or whatever thing that people say about you when you do this kind of thing. But this is nuts. Now, with that being said, I don't care. If this dude wants to marry a sex doll, pretend that she's a real girl, pretend that he's a girl even though he's not, dress up as a woman, and torture a piece of plastic and rubber, I really don't give a damn. He's not hurting me. He's not hurting anybody else that's alive. He's not hurting an animal. He's not hurting anybody. So whatever. Have fun. Yes, he's mentally ill. I honestly believe that because there's no way that he's either mentally ill or he's lying. Because there's no way that you believe all the stuff this guy believes and you're not mentally ill. So he's absolutely crazy. But I don't really care that he's crazy. Whatever. He's not hurting anybody. If he hurts somebody, it's a different story. You know, the only sexual kinks and stuff that I have a problem with is when they're hurting other people against those other people's will. Does that make sense? I don't like people that hurt women, that hurt children, that kind of stuff. That's not cool. If you want to marry a doll, dude, whatever. If you want to marry your car, I did a story. I don't even know when. It was a long time ago, but anyway, this person married a car, and I covered that story once. That is crazy too. But really, I don't care. If you want to marry a car, knock yourself out. You're not hurting me. You're not hurting any other living human being. If you want to do that kind of thing and be crazy like that, that's on you, as far as I'm concerned. But don't expect that I'm going to pretend that crap is real. Just like this. Don't expect that I am going to pretend that your doll is an actual woman, or that I'm going to pretend that you are a woman when you're a man. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to lie and pretend. You can do it, right? You can pretend all you want. I really don't care. Have fun. Live your life. You do you. I really don't care. Just don't expect me to pretend. That's all. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and let me know down in the comments what you think. And as always, it is up to you to decide. Do you think he's crazy? Do you think he's normal? Do you think he's lying? Let me know. And I'll catch you on the next one. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.